Girl Tribe Gaming. Podcast on. I said podcast on.
Hello and welcome to Girl Tribe Gaming, a podcast mostly about video games. I'm Zen.
And I'm Jen, and welcome to episode 39. So today we're going to talk about State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition on Xbox One, along with some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We have Wolfenstein, The Old Blood. We have a new pinball table. We have some questions to answer, and we have some mobile chat this time.
Awesome. So let's kick off right into State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
So it was developed by Undead Labs, and it was originally released in June of 2013 on the Xbox 360, and it just re-released at the end of April 2015.
Yep.
And you played it back on the 360 a little bit, right?
I did. I bought it. I was so excited. Started playing it, and then something happened, and I got distracted, and then I never came back.
So let's start off in the beginning. We won't give any spoilers or anything.
Yeah.
But right away, you spawn as this guy named Marcus, and you're in a campground.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know it, but I guess the story is he was on a fishing trip, and he just got back from going fishing.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that.
So I didn't know any of this. It was just you're spawned on looking out of the lake with your friend Ed, and all of a sudden there's zombies chasing you and trying to kill you.
Oh, see, I didn't even know I had a friend. But yeah, I started, you right off the bat, you're like, boom, a zombie. It just gets right into it.
Yeah, and there's no panicking. You're just smashing the zombies right away.
Yeah, he was just hitting it, and you just jump on in and just start whacking away.
So the basic is a third-person view, and it's just kind of like a survival zombie simulator almost, I guess some people are saying.
I could see
Venture?
that,
Yeah.
Because, so it's like an open, sandbox situation, but, you're also doing this, you have to manage your inventory and your supplies, that's kind of the same thing. But you have, your different types of supplies, and then you have your people. You have to manage them and your house, your base. And so it's kind of like you're out going and doing these things.
Yeah, gathering the resources in houses.
Yeah, making outposts and your home base and managing everything while also killing zombies and staying alive. So it's a little bit different. I think you probably had some times where maybe it became a little more difficult to find a car near you.
Yeah, because that's how I roll. I'm always in a car because running over zombies is the most efficient way to eliminate them, I have found.
Yeah, if I found in that game, if you got too far away from anything without a vehicle, you are dead. You're just dead.
How many times have you died in the game?
Well, okay, so the main story I have finished, and I died, I think, twice, and then I had some other deaths occur. Mm-hmm. I think total death with my people was 8 or 9 people total.
Oh wow! Did you take it hard? On were any of them really upsetting for you to lose?
Yeah.
So when somebody dies, you spawn into another person's body, basically.
Yeah. So once your character dies, it's dead. There's no respawn. But I managed that. I really liked that one chick. She wore the yellow jacket. I think her name is Maya.
Uh-huh.
And so I was real protective of her, and I kept her alive the whole time. But Marcus kind of died, the main guy.
Yeah, I like that. I don't think I've lost anybody yet, but I've been really close.
I kept him alive. Close. Oh, man. I kept him alive a long, long time. And then he died right at the end. It was so stupid. I was just being careless. I thought I was all, invincible.
So there's a lot packed in this world. I'm finding all different weapons and guns and knives. and just different ways to attract zombies. Like I just threw like a wind-up baby doll that started crying towards the zombies.
Uh-huh.
It's just all ridiculous and fun. The stuff that you can find in the houses when you're looting.
Yeah, I honestly don't mess with the that stuff too much because I don't want to have to carry it.
See, if you're gonna die, you gotta have fun. I mean, might as well mess with the zombies.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what was it? I think most of the time I'm pretty just straightforward. I just go in, kill them, come back out. And I'm always bringing back loot.
Yes. Like what is it, the larger backpack? I can't think of the name.
Rucksack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't really understand, like you have to bring that back to your base or they'll get upset or something.
Well, you need the supplies. It's like a big, cache. So like I don't know if did you see you could put your rucksack into like the back of a truck or a car?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so then can I keep throwing them in? What?
So like the trucks and the SUVs, they have more space. You have more slots. And you could just go, like, I'll sometimes fill it up with rucksacks, right? And you drive it into your base. And when you get to your parking spot, it goes zzzz, and it like all empties out. But like if you put like a loose gun or something in there, it's not going to empty out auto. You have to go in and grab it and take it in the place. But now it just zzz, it's
oh my
so
gosh, that's
much
gonna be
easier.
life changing. I've been running back and forth, back and forth.
Oh no, So I have a question though. Like, I don't use guns too much because it seems to be more trouble.
Yeah.
But what either melee or guns or weapons? What's your favorite type of weapon? And like, do you have a certain item that you like to use?
Well, I'm just the opposite. I'm out there shooting guns and going crazy, and zombies are running at me. Like, it's a mess.
Oh, Zen, I wish you streamed. I want to watch.
But my favorite, like, efficient zombie killing weapon, I found, it's like a katana.
Oh.
They don't call it katana. They call it like a toy sword, but I call it a katana. How about you?
Well, okay, I have two comments. Mine, okay, this is going to be weird. It's a candlestick holder thing.
Is it the vintage one?
I don't know. It's like this big candlestick. And who would have known that would be my go-to weapon the entire
it's powerful,
game?
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's powerful. It's not too heavy. And you're just like, bam, bam. See the blades? They're all slashy. And I feel like they just don't do as much.
See, I like chopping up my zombies before I kill them.
But what that leads me to believe, okay, let me tell you. So I bought, we bought the State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. So it means we got, the extra DLC. And because I had it on the 360, I have access to the special character that only previous owners of the game got access to. And go ahead.
I don't know where she is.
Did you have it on the 360?
No.
Well, that's why you don't have her. Anyway, okay, so I got hosed over. So I bought the digital edition, but that's what happened. Supa bought it digitally, and we share all of our games digital.
Oh.
And I played the entire game and never had her, and I just forgot about it. Then Supa booted up the game and started playing, and when I got on the next time, it said, "You have this character available."
Oh, better late than never, I guess.
Well, so I started playing one of the DLCs, and I called her in. I don't remember her name. She is cool. She has like all these stats that are like maxed out. She has 2 really good katanas.
What?
And she has something else. I can't remember. She's totally badass. And I'm like, I just went through the whole game. And if I would have had her, it would have made things so much easier. Well, and she's cool. She has like a cool hoodie. She's cool looking.
Well, now I'm kind of bummed out. I want her too.
Did you get the Preppers pack?
I did get the Preppers pack, but I don't know where that is either. I mean, I don't know if I left it somewhere or what.
You press down on the D-pad.
Uh-huh.
And then you call it in. But
Whoa, oh my gosh.
yeah. And you'll get your car. Like it was like a SUV. I think it was like camo colored. And then you get like a shotgun and like some sort of hatchet.
Does the SUV keep respawning when I crash it? Or is it gone?
I think it was gone when I crashed mine.
Oh man. So I got like 3 minutes with that SUV.
You know what I noticed? And normally there's some cool sports cars and things in that game. But I'm all about functionality. I want a truck.
They definitely, the sports cars, I mean, you hit a few zombies and they're smoking and on fire. I barely got out of a vehicle. It flipped over on me. It was on fire. I crawled out and was running and it just blew up.
Oh man, yeah. I find me driving any pickup. Oh, and there's this one group, the Grangers or something. Look, they have a black SUV. It's super fast and durable, and it holds more slots than some of the other cars, so you can put more of your. Yeah, that's my tip.
Have you run into an RE camper that we can drive around?
A camper?
I want to steal a camper and drive it around, but I haven't been able to find one.
I don't think that's in the game, Zen.
Oh,
so okay. Here's the deal, though. The graphics of the game. So what I was reading before the game came out, they, improved the graphics, the textures, lighting, all of that. They, worked on some animations, and like kind of, spiffed it up for the next gen. What did you think about the graphics?
I didn't play it on the 360, but I don't know how much spiffing up they did. I mean, it still looks pretty dull.
I get the dull
and flat.
Yeah, I just felt like it didn't look any better.
That doesn't bug me at all.
Really?
Because, I mean, I'm having so much... I think, okay, the graphics are okay for a $30 game.
It's a $30 game. You do get 2 DLCs.
And I like the idea. I'm having fun. Do I think it would have done, way better with, awesome graphics, let's say Call of Duty? Yeah. I would be if they did put those graphics that are on Call of Duty in this type of gameplay, I'd be blown away.
Yeah, I mean, you could really get immersed.
Graphics matter to me. I mean, I feel terrible saying that because I feel like gamers are always no, graphics don't mean blah, blah, blah. It's they matter to me.
They do matter at times, especially when it gets in the way of the game, like the frame rates. Some of those special moves you do, did you notice, you'll jump up to smash a zombie's head in?
And you lag. It feels like it's lag, but it's the frame rate, you said.
It drops, and I'm like, really? Okay, why did they not? They've had 2 years. Come on now.
Yeah. There was a time, I don't know if it was the frame rate or what was going on, but there's this one girl, she was laying in bed, and supposedly she didn't feel good or something. And then it looked like she lagged out of bed. But I swear it wasn't lag. It was when I turned around and looked at her, she jumped right back into bed. Oh, I'm so sick.
She was faking it.
And then she died. So I'll never know.
You'll never get that moment back.
She disappeared. I don't know where she ran off to, but.
So one thing for me, I'm not sure how far into the game you were, but I felt like I got into the game and I was, doing all the activities. And I just kept thinking when is something, what, for me playing it, I kept thinking what is the point of the game? What's the story? What's the end? Do I have to survive a certain amount of time, or do I have to am I trying to escape this city? And I finally did get my answer because the story picks up a little bit more later.
See, my story is still pretty slow.
Okay.
It's a lot of little things going on.
Yeah.
But I feel she sends me out on a mission to go get who knows what. But then I'm driving out to go get it, and she calls me and says there's something else going on, and then there's something else going on.
Yeah, it does
get tons of little missions, and I'm make up your mind. But nothing's really big right now.
Yeah, that happens later. That's the one thing that kind of bothered me, just that there was a lot of the game where I'm so... Am I just trying to stay alive then, I guess?
I think that's what it is. It's that's why I think calling it a zombie simulator or survival simulator is kind of what it is.
Well, there is an end to the game. It's not like you're going to do that forever, but I'm not going to obviously give away what happens or how they end it or what. But I will say though, the DLC, I've had time to play that a little bit. There's 2 DLCs. There's one called Lifeline and one called Breakdown. And honestly, Zen, I can't remember which one's which. I keep forgetting. One of them, it's almost like you're doing the same exact thing that you're doing now, minus any story. It's
different map or anything, or
no, it's the same map. You have like this whole like when the DLC loads, like there's all these little squares, and apparently they're stars, they're people that you unlock as you play through this other mode, and then you can play as them. But I'm like, huh.
So how was that one? Doesn't sound great. How was the other one?
The other one, I kind of think I can't remember the name, but the other one's really cool. So like, this game you're playing as the survivor, right? And you're like trying to figure out, I mean, you see the military sometimes in that game, but you're not
they're
the military.
Jerks.
Well, in the DLC, you're playing as the military. And so you're seeing some things from a different point of view. And I actually am enjoying it. It's the same sort of things that you're doing. The only thing that I have seen that's really different, they have these like sieges where like zombies just start coming at your base and you have to hold them off. And that is fun. I like it.
Yeah, that happened in the story mode that I'm playing, where you're defending like a farmhouse.
Yeah, okay, so you did see that. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. One thing though, it's for some reason at night in this DLC, it's like dark, like no city lights, and it's freaking scary. And I was just like driving around looking for stuff, and I went down into this tunnel, and it was like, off the highway, like you went off an off ramp, but you went into like one of those tunnels in like the big cities, full of zombies.
Did you plow them down? Just like
no, it was beyond that. Like it was insane, and I forget something popped up on the screen, and it was like, I have to get the heck out of here fast, and I did. I barely escaped. I don't know. I'm sure I'll have to deal with that later.
That's like the one zombie that screams really loud. Oh my gosh, it's a terrible noise. The game definitely it's a little scary for me. Just like the panic I get when I see a horde of zombies running at me.
Yeah,
I would have screamed if I pulled into a tunnel full of zombies.
Oh, it was really scary. I mean, and it's so dark, you get lost really easy too. I don't know. It's just something, and I do feel like the graphics are a little bit better in that DLC pack. So I'm excited for you to try that. Yeah.
So do you want to break it down into our pros and our cons?
Yeah. Let's see. What do you want to do first? Pros?
Pros.
Okay. Pros.
It's fun. I'm having a blast. Tons of ways to kill zombies.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. I would have to say, I played it all. I was sick. I've been sick. And I played it straight all weekend. Single player. I'm not going to have to play with anyone. And I just totally like sunk myself into that world.
Yeah. So. Which I also can see as a con, though, that it does not have multiplayer.
There's no. Oh! Did you know you can take people out with you?
No, I want to play with my friends. Can you imagine?
I know, but
me and you driving? You're driving shotgun, and you're opening up the door, just knocking zombies down, and I'm shooting guns and going crazy.
Yeah, we would just laugh and like plow down zombies until our truck explodes. So, what other pros are there? It's fun.
It's fun, and I like the whole zombie survival simulator aspect of it. It's something different than I've been playing a lot of. I have been playing so many first-person shooters. Yeah. This is a nice break.
Yeah, I think one thing I really like, it made me appreciate the resources within the game. Like, if I found, a good rucksack of like medical supplies when I needed them, and I appreciated my truck that I got back into, and I was trying to keep them all in good working order. So I never had that in a game before. Like, I was like, oh, look at this. I need this.
Yeah. It's definitely, I definitely enjoy it. And for $30, I think it's worth trying for sure.
Oh, yeah. And then if you're a previous owner, like we got it for $20. So you save like 33%, they say. So the cons, though, for me, the graphics, I just expected more, you know?
Yep. And that lag, that frame rate.
Yeah, to me, it took me out of the game when that happened. Instead of like going, yeah, when I'd smash their head in with my boot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it messed up.
Yeah.
The other con I had, Zen, was the UI. At the beginning, especially, like trying to figure out how to manage your characters and switching between them, and
that was confusing.
Your house. Yeah, and I didn't even know till the very end of the game I could switch characters just from the menu. I didn't have to like walk up to them, and you could be out away from your house and switch characters and then be back in your house.
Oh, geez.
I didn't know all that.
I didn't know that either.
See?
Huh.
So that would be helpful. Like you didn't know that you could do the truck. That does have a pop-up pretty often, though, that you could put your gear back there.
Oh, you know me. Not paying attention.
Who wants to read? The
other thing that was bugging me was the dialogue. I just found it boring.
And repetitive.
It's so repetitive. They say the same thing over and over again. Or the same things happening over and over again. Like the guy being angry or something, and you have to take him out, and it's the same story. You're talking about being angry and having to get along with people. It's like, how many times does the same story have to happen? I feel like I'm playing Destiny.
Yeah, I agree. Like whenever I would like pack up my car and bring it in, to like give her all these rucksacks, she'd be like, "What'd you bring me?" Oh,
I know.
Something good. You'll see, and it's like, really? Again?
Yeah. And of course, not having multiplayer, I think that would have been, that's big for me. Like, I enjoy playing with everybody.
Yeah, for me, I honestly like the single player games every once in a while just because, like, I was sick this week and it was perfect. I didn't have to decline invites nonstop. Everyone knew there's no chance.
Oh, geez. Well, we're both having fun, even though we just ended on negative. How about, what would you rate it? 1 being meh and 10 being yeah?
I would say 7.
I would say 8.
Oh, okay. Like, I enjoyed it. I just expected it to be more polished. And it would have been nice, I don't know, some of the repetition. But it is a lot of fun. Like, literally, I think I've put 30 hours into it already, so.
Yeah, it's fun. Go play it.
Yep.
And since we're still on zombies, we also want to mention that we're playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and the zombie is, I don't even know what it's called, zombie mode or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. I think, is it Exo Zombies or just zombies?
Exo Zombies. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we've had this DLC for a while, and randomly I was like, hey, do you want to come play? And so it's 4 people. And you spawn, you're like, we don't have our exosuits on for one.
No, and you're more, I didn't feel like a soldier or anything. I felt like a civilian. Yeah,
you just feel, and you have a pistol, and that's really it. Maybe a grenade or 2.
Yeah, and you're in some kind of like research area, and all of a sudden zombies start rushing you, and you've got to go through this research area to every zombie you kill, you get cash, and you can unlock different guns as you go with that cash.
Yeah, and then we did find the exosuits. We had a lot of panicking moments.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
We didn't know where to go because, it doesn't tell you anything. It's just like you have to figure out where to go, what to do, and
yeah.
So what we found out was that our first 2 tries, we didn't do so well.
No, we learned that the 4 of us trying to survive in a zombie attack, we would last under 15 minutes in a panic, screaming mess, running around hallways, screaming, "Where do I go? Where do I go?
Where do I go? Where are we supposed to be? Where do we go?"
But it was fun. Definitely worth checking out if you have Call of Duty.
Yeah. And hopefully you can live longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was proud. It was fun, though, and we got an achievement.
Yeah, I was proud, too. I thought, well, we made it to level 10. Not bad.
Yeah. in real life, that's probably how long we'd last. So
Exactly.
So Zen, I saw on my feed that you've been playing the new Wolfenstein, The Old Blood.
Yes, and as you guys know, I loved the Wolfenstein last year, the New Order. Was it the New Order?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is a prequel to that. It's a lot of the same thing. It feels like you're playing the same game, just a different story, which it doesn't bug me at all because I like the guns that are in the game. What was that?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, like, Wolfenstein for you especially was like the big surprise last year. Like,
yeah, and he is such such a badass. I mean, he starts out with this pipe. And he's using the pipe to do everything. He's killing Nazis with it. He's climbing walls with it. I mean, he can kill all the Nazis in the whole game and be with a whole little pipe and be done with it.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they introduced a few new guns that, of course, just shred everything in front of them. But what I love most about the game is like I can try to be stealthy and like sneak around, but the moment I get caught, I'm just gonna whip out the shotgun and just blow things to pieces and just continue on with my day. Yeah. So it's a great, and it's only $20.
Yeah,
I believe $20, and it's 8 chapters. So
that's actually pretty good.
It's not DLC; it's a standalone. So if you don't have the first game, you can go buy this still for $20.
Now tell me this: the story, was there much to it?
I have no idea what's going on in the story. There's Nazis, they're bad, and I'm killing them.
Okay, well,
I mean, there's like some part of the story, like, or I'm chasing this other guy that I honestly don't know what's going on in the story.
Okay. I never know what's going on either, Zen. It's okay.
But it's fun. I just know kill Nazis and move forward.
So you would recommend buying it, though?
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't played Wolfenstein, I think it's a great gateway game into the series.
That's true. That's true. It'd be cheaper too, see if you like it, and then I liked Wolfenstein. I never did get all my achievements though.
No, it's definitely, I think I would, if I had to rate it, I'd probably rate it 8.5.
Wow, that's good.
But I like Wolfenstein. I like the guns and the gameplay. What's his name? Blaxowitz? He's got such a weird name. He is such a badass. He's my hero. So I've been like shredding.
I just see him with hearts.
Yeah. I've been shooting Nazis and you've been playing pinball. So let's transition into that.
Okay, so I think it might have been the last episode even. I was playing the pinball from that Avengers game, what's his name? Ultron. Okay, so I didn't care for that. But this time, Zen Studios, they have switched it up. It's Star Wars Rebels. And I have to say, I have never seen that cartoon. Have you?
No, I think I see it like an ad for it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, I never watched it either, but Zen Studios made this new pinball table based off that cartoon, and everybody's all about Star Wars right now too, so it was a good, good timing for them. But, I was playing this new table. I was streaming it yesterday. I had a blast. It was so much fun. The graphics on the table are just so happy, and these little Star Wars characters, which I don't know them. Now I want to watch the show because like the table was that much fun. I just kept thinking, I want to watch the show. It seems so fun. But
I wonder if the girls at Anomaly Podcast have watched that show. Since they're all Star Wars fans over there. That'd be something to ask them.
That's a great idea, Zen. I don't know. But if you haven't played the pinball FX2, on Xbox One, you can just download it for free. And you get a free table worth 1,000 gamer score. But this table, you can buy them individually, and some of them are in packs. This particular table is $2.99. But, I mean, it's really good. It has a good feel. I actually had one good game, and I'll put a highlight in the show notes. But I did not beat Lost Soul She is just a pinball wizard. I'm telling you. I tried so hard. And then since then, I came within 20 million of catching up to her. But since then, she's like tripled that score of hers. So,
Yeah, you guys are pretty competitive in the pinball world.
well, I'm not really competitive. She just kills it. But anyways, it's a really good table. Like if you're a Pinball FX fan, and you can play these pinball tables on pretty much any device that has video games. So whether it's your phone, your tablet, Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, I mean everything. They're on everything. So I would get it for sure. I would give this table, I would say a 9.5.
Oh wow.
I would give it a 10, and I've never given a 10 on I don't know if anything.
I've never heard you give anything a 10.
I would give it a 10, but there's this one line and it repeats it a lot. And so
what do they say?
I honestly don't remember. It's a woman's voice from the show. I don't know, but she says the same. Oh, she goes, "We're not just a whatever. We're a family. We're not just a team. We're a family." Or something.
Oh my
like
god!
that.
And it's like corporate speak.
It's like
We're
over
family.
Yeah, over and over and over. But yeah, it's totally great table. I had a total blast, and definitely get
Very
it.
cool.
Yep.
I have to watch some of your clips on Upload Studio.
Oh, I don't have any on there right now, but I will. I have them on my YouTube and on my Twitch, though.
Oh, I'll watch them there. Heck.
Okay. So what else is going on?
What?
Is it time?
It's time to play. Name that game.
No, name that video game.
Yeah, that game. We're gonna play that game now.
You titled it, not me.
Well, you know me. I switch things all the time.
All right.
I just hope you can't hear my neighbor cutting down a tree.
No, I could just
Good.
hear your dog barking.
Oh.
All right, so name that video game. Game starts now.
Okay. Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, I can't remember. Do I tell you if it's a 360 or one or original?
Yeah, what console?
It's a 360.
Okay.
Okay, so on the cover, there's two people with a gun. One guy has glasses and like a hoodie and a headband or a beanie of some sort, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
The woman is definitely angry at something. She's got her hair up and it looks like red. And then below you have a guess?
No, I don't. I'm totally... Okay, go ahead.
Below them is a bridge and it's on fire and it's like broken and smoking and stuff. There's stuff going down. There's like a war.
Is this a game you own?
This is a game you own.
Oh, no! Well, it's not Saints Row, right?
No.
Okay,
And under the bridge, there's like a storm, a bunch of people running towards the bridge that's breaking. So two people back to back with guns in their hands.
It sounds familiar.
One male, one female.
Uh-huh.
Below them, bridge on fire, breaking smoke, and then a bunch of people running towards maybe an alien race that's under the bridge.
Crackdown? No.
Nope. Well, you know this game. It's one of your favorite games. Your favorite soundtrack in a video game.
What? Defiance?
Yes.
Yes!
How do you like that? I could remember it was one of your favorite soundtracks.
Sen, you listen. Aw, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
Whatever, shut up. Okay, so I have a game. This one's gonna be hard.
Oh, no.
I don't think you've ever played it.
Great.
I have played it. It's an Xbox 360 game.
Okay.
All right, so imagine this, a stage, right? Like a music stage. You have
The Voice.
lights. They don't have a game for The Voice. American Idol.
Okay. I'm
So you got a stage with lights. Everything's in like a yellow color, like a yellow hue with gold. And then you have a figure and he's got a microphone. And you got a crowd with their hands in the air.
It's not Rock Band. It's not Guitar Hero. It's Blitz?
Nope. You can't see the guy. It's an actual game disc, too. Can't see the guy's face. It's just a black shadow. He's got a leather jacket on and some big boots and a yellow gold watch, or yellow gold watch, a gold watch.
Flavor Flav?
You're on the right track.
Is this a what kind, is it a
Yeah.
music game?
Yep, it's a music game.
It's a music game.
It's by Konami.
Well, that don't help me.
I mean, you're never gonna get this.
I have no idea what this is.
This is a game, if you could pay to see me play it, you would.
Probably, yeah.
It's a game that Supa has not seen me play.
What is this game? Name this game for me, because I don't know.
Def Jam Rap Star.
What? I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's a
Did you get that like on the discount bin or what?
No, man, I paid for this. No, it's a rapping game, and
It's a rapping game.
yeah, it has like Tupac and 50 Cent, and Beastie Boys and Drake and Ludacris, Run DMC. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the best. And
I want to see you play this game.
yeah, this is a game I play in secret. I can't play.
So are you like actually like rapping? Like
Yes. Can you see me doing this game? Like doing
It's
this rapping?
ridiculous. No,
There's
but yes,
Snoop
oh my
Dogg.
gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I'd never even heard of that game. That's crazy.
I was mean. I shouldn't have picked one that you probably
No,
didn't
that's
have.
good. Now, the
I was
more
just
know.
grabbing something out of the pile that made you smile. Ooh, I'm rhyming.
Well, you're such a rapper. Yo. All right. So, I have random stuff pop into my brain, and I'm like, I got to ask Jen this on the podcast because I want to know. I'm sure other people want to know.
Uh-huh.
All right. What is your ideal? You've got a night at home to just do whatever. You're playing your games,
Uh-huh.
and you can have any snacks and beverages you want. What would you have as your beverage? You can have, not just
I
one
can have
beverage.
anything.
Tons of beverages, tons of
Uh-huh.
snacks.
And I
Let's
don't
hear
have
it.
to make it. It's all just appears magically around.
No, there's fairies in the kitchen making this stuff, and they know what they're doing.
I could have anything.
Anything.
Okay. Okay. There is this place in Seattle. I don't know the name, but they make the best gluten-free pizza.
Ooh, man, you're ordering in.
Well, you said I could have anything.
I know. I just pictured the fairies going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to go get it because it's like an expensive pizza, too. Man, what's the name of that place? Anyways, I would get that gluten-free pizza, and I would ask them to cut it into squares. And
Okay, they can do it.
Then I will, of course, I have to have Coke. Then I might have some Full Throttle. And then I'm gonna drink it all at once. And then I wouldn't mind having some sort of tequila product. Maybe even just a really high quality margarita. Like I don't want triple sec in it. I want the good stuff. So I have a real good quality margarita, the pizza. And then well, if I could get some really good gluten-free donuts for dessert, that would be nice.
That would be good. Ooh. Well, I don't want gluten free.
But I want a bunch of water though too. Really, I want a lot of water. All that pop.
a jug, like a huge jug of water above you, just like a little hamster. Oh my God, that's what you need. A little hamster dispenser for water for gaming.
No, I'll just stick with my water bottle if that's okay. What would you do?
Well, I would do like whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like either like a Jack Daniels, a Maker Mark, or and then with Dr. Pepper and with ice, of course.
Well, how's this different than any other night, Zen?
Every night's my dream night.
Okay.
And then Gatorade. Need some bunch of Gatorade. And then I want like a jar of pickled hot peppers, a jar of pickles, and a jar of hot cauliflower pickled.
What is that? I've never heard of that.
It's pickled hot cauliflower.
What? That sounds disgusting.
So good. And then I want chicken wings, but not the stuff with the sauce, like the baked ones, because I mean, eating chicken wings is gonna be hard enough. Don't need the barbecue sauce.
So you eat chicken on the bone, huh?
Yeah. Man, people that have like boneless chicken wings, that's a lie.
Why?
Because it's probably just chicken breast thrown into a ball and like it's a lie. It's not chicken wings.
That works. I cannot do. If the meat is on a bone, I can't eat it.
Well, you're a baby.
Yeah. So seriously though, what's different about this food night than any other?
Okay, so I gotta think big, hey?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You need to
gotta go
bigger. Yeah.
I could go for like a whole banana cream pie.
Ooh, pie. I don't like that though.
How about
I'm a
pistachio?
I would die from pistachio. I can't have nuts.
Well,
And I can't have the cream pie thing because of my lactose.
I can't help you. I mean,
I know.
that's my dream, I guess. And I mean, soup. But I guess I normally have soup when I game too.
Who
But
games
I want
with
like
soup?
homemade chicken noodle soup, like the homemade noodles. That'd be so good.
Ooh, I love those noodles. They're not gluten free.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
So good.
But I just want to comment, soup is not a good gaming food because you have to like sip it and then your microphone and then your spoon.
Was I sipping my soup without being on mute?
Yeah, but the microphone is
I'm a professional.
Okay. All right, whatever. Game on with your soup, Zen.
All right, let's get into mobile.
Yeah, mobile
You play
games.
anything on mobile?
I actually have, which it's been a while. You want me to go first then?
Yeah, because I don't really have a lot.
Well, I've been playing a game I just started. It's called Tiny Troopers, and it's on Windows Phone. I think they're calling it Windows Mobile now, though. Anyhow, so it's on Windows Phone and on Windows 8. And it's by Game Troopers. I don't know why their name is Game Troopers and then their
maybe the only
game name is Tiny Troopers. I don't know. But anyways, Tiny Troopers is an Xbox Live enabled game on Windows Phone, and it has you like these little cutesy looking military guys. Have you seen oh, my brain is going blank. Happy Wars on Xbox.
Yeah,
One?
yeah.
They kind of look like that, but a little bit more military, and they're calling it a third person perspective, but to me it looks like it's more over the, overhead. Mm-hmm. But what I will say is that you go through the levels and you like shoot the bad guys and you pick up little collectible like dog tags and medals, and you get little grenades and like little bazookas and stuff and like blow up these big things. But what I like about it is that the control on it is really easy to use. Games like this normally, they'll do like that virtual, gamepad where you have to try to like move your thumb.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And then, your hand usually like will go up or down but this you just tap where you want to go and then you tap who you want to shoot, and it's real easy to use. And from what
it's like a tower defense, or
no,
like is it? What are you?
So basically, there's 30 missions, and each mission you have an objective. Usually, it's like kill all the enemies, or like kill all the enemies and blow up all the buildings. And then while you're doing that, you're picking up collectibles and stuff, and then you earn points. And then the points you can use to buy extra gear, like maybe an extra vest for shield protection or extra damage on your gun for the next level or things like that. Mm-hmm. So it's more of I think it's more of a top down, but it is kind of slightly slanted. I guess you could call it third person. But yeah, you just go through the levels and you kill the bad guys. I mean, it's pretty.
It sounds like a cute game to play.
Yeah, it's cute. The graphics are really good. It's like the like 3D graphics, good shadings and everything. It looks really nice, and it's free.
Free's good.
And you get Xbox achievements. I believe it's 200 gamer score. So, and from what I can tell, all the achievements are pretty easy. So
yeah, I wish I could get achievements, but I can't on my iPhone.
I'm sorry. Well, you can on a couple games.
But
yeah.
So I started playing a game called Z-Day, and it's like a choose your own adventure-ish zombie game. But I haven't gotten too far into it, so I'll talk about that next time. Break up all the zombie chat.
Yeah, we do tend to get onto zombies a lot.
Like, but going right back into zombies, I guess I have
Yeah.
been listening to it's in the podcast like on iTunes, but it's more of like a story, and it's called "We're Still Alive." I've mentioned it before, but I've gone back and started re-listening,
Uh-huh.
and it's all about these people that are just trying to survive in a world filled with zombies. And of course, it's free to listen to on iTunes. So it's definitely worth going to check out.
Man, we talk about zombies a lot.
Are you sick of them yet?
No, I love
Me neither.
zombies.
I love zombies. I could go for a good vampire game, or you talked about that trailer for the dinosaur, that open world.
Oh,
what's it called? The Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah, that looks fun. Like you can ride dinosaurs.
And I'm hoping that it's multiplayer. It's like they were riding all different dinosaurs. That's what I know. Like,
yeah, I haven't had a chance to really research that game, but I'm definitely gonna be checking that out.
Go check it out. Open world survival with dinosaurs.
Yeah, I mean how could that be bad? I'm gonna put that in the show notes, the trailer for that. So
yeah,
just go to girltribegaming.com/podcast, and there you can see all of the show notes. Because oh man, I saw that, I was like, what? I didn't know.
You messaged me and I was like, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, I was just thinking of you because I know you like Jurassic Park so much. But so, one other thing before we take off, as I'm choking here. Okay, so the E3 is coming up, and I thought I had the. Where did I put that on here, Zen? I thought I had the date. I believe it's June 15th.
Yep, it was June 15th.
Where did I put that on the?
I'm not seeing it on the show notes, but I don't know where it disappeared, I guess. Yeah, but it was June 15th is the E3.
Yeah, for the Xbox Media Brief. So it'll be June 15th, and I believe it's at like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you're going to be able to.
I have to take that day off work.
Oh, really? This year you're going to? I
hope maybe.
Oh, and we can watch it together.
Maybe.
Oh, don't tease. Okay, so it's I think it's at like 9 a.m. and then you'll be able to watch it on your console on Xbox.com or Spike TV. So you guys should watch it because the week before, it'll be probably around June 11th or 12th, we're going to release a pre-E3 podcast. We're going to talk about like what we're looking forward to at the Xbox Media Brief, and like
our guessing, we're gonna guess. And
predictions.
Get a lot of stuff wrong, maybe a few things right.
Oh, I hope we get some stuff right. Well, we probably won't. But we'll do our pre-E3 show, and then after they do the Xbox Media Brief, then that week we'll be doing our E3 episode of the podcast. So it should be fun. I can't wait. I think we're gonna see some big stuff this year.
I hope so. It's gonna be fun. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Except that one year I wasn't happy, but most of the time I'm happy.
Oh boy, the year they announced the Xbox One, I had to talk Zen off a ledge. I felt like I was like, oh God, is this going to be the end of us?
I got over it though. Because Xbox listened. Oh. All right. We won't go down that road. I'm excited about E3. You're excited about E3. It's going to be a blast.
Yep.
And thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to head over to iTunes and rate us and leave us a review. Like us on Stitcher. Yep. And thanks so much for listening. And you can follow me on Twitter at ZMacLeod. That's ZMacLeod. And you can follow Jen on Xbox at Moto Girl. That's MOTO space GRRL.
And you can check out our website at girltribegaming.com, where we have our forums and all of our podcast notes. And you can check us out on Twitter. We're at girltribegaming, all one word. So thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.